Hey guys, it's Faye Renee. Welcome back to Reviews with Faye Renee. We're into 2020 pretty good right now and we're on it. So, I've been thinking about poppies. Poppies. Remember that? Poppies. But in this case, it was mushrooms. Yep. Today we're going to review a fairy tale of a movie, and it's not your Grimm Brothers tale. Although it was taken from that. Today we're going to review Gretel and Hansel. And that's right, it's Gretel and Hansel. This is Gretel's tale. Hey, so let's get with it. Let's go. Here we go. Gretel and Hansel. If you've never subscribed to my channel before, now would be a good time. Just hit the red subscribe button below. Hit it once. Check the little bell once, and you will be notified whenever I release a new, crazy, unconventional, fun, sometimes serious, sometimes highly educational review. So, now that we got that out of the way, let's get right to it. Gretel and Hansel. Okay, you guys, the very first thing I noticed about this movie was the title. It was Gretel and Hansel instead of Hansel and Gretel. So I knew it would be a play on Gretel's story, the female story. Also, in this story, unlike the Grimm brothers, Gretel is an older sister. They're not the same age or close in age, and she's got a little brother following her around. He's about 8, and she's 16. Gretel and Hansel was directed by Perkins and written by Rob Hayes. Gretel is played convincingly by Sophia Lillis, and Hansel is played really convincingly by Samuel Leakey. Good actors. Now, the look of Gretel and Hansel is very dark, very gloomy, very spooky, like it should be. And the wooded areas look very scary. Woo. It was filmed in Dublin, Ireland, and the reshoots were done in Canada. Maybe that's why it looks so real, because they really found a great place to shoot it. Spoilers ahead, spoilers are coming. Get ready. Here we go, spoiler city. Y'all, this is a serious fairy tale. If you didn't know the original fairy tale, this is one that's even better. The movie centers around the fact that the family of Gretel and Hansel, their dad has long since died, and the mom is trying to take care of them, but the land is barren. There is no crops growing, the land is cursed, and they are literally starving. And the mother starts to go like half crazy. Eventually, she decides that Gretel needs to get a job. That maybe could help the family. So she sends her into town because they live in the woodlands. She sends Gretel into town to go on a job interview, so to speak, with this rich fat cat. He advertises for a housemaid. So Gretel was sitting up there and giving him her resume, and she finds out the man doesn't want a housemaid services. He just wants services. Well, anyway, that was a bust, because Gretel was a 16-year-old, pretty much innocent young girl. So she goes back home and tells her mother, nah, I wasn't doing that. Her mother goes stark raving mad. She was already almost there. She really went crazy. She threatened to put the girl out if she didn't take the job. The girl said, I'm not taking the job. She says, get out. You can't live here. I can no longer take care of you. And she puts Gretel out. Gretel took her little brother with her, thank God, because their mother was in no shape, obviously, to take care of either one of them. She was mentally unfit. Period. So as I said, the woodland area used to be fertile, but there's so much folklore and witch tales going around that the land is cursed. People start to believe it, and the crops do stop growing. So families are leaving in droves one by one. One of the last families there is actually Gretel and Hansel's family. Okay, so now that Gretel and Hansel are on their own, they take off through the woods. Their plan is to forage for food, find work and shelter along the way, and just live a better life out from under the guise of their crazy mother and all that woodland bullshit folklore that they've been hearing about. So the forest is really creepy and spooky. I mean, I love the cinematography in this movie. And it's very scary, and you're just looking around like, shit, what's gonna happen next? Anyway, they come upon a place to sleep for the night. And a kind stranger, so we think, feeds them and beds them down for the night, and then he leads them off the next day with a little food in their pocket so they can go on their adventure and find their way through life. And he leads them straight to the witch, Hulda, who is played effortlessly by Alice Cridge. You guys know Alice? Alice is a big-time star that is most known for her role in Ghost. She scared the bejesus out of me. Back in 1981, she played a dual role. She was the ghost and she was the girlfriend, but either way, she was a ghost. And that was one of the most believable stories ever. It's called Ghost Story. Look it up, download it, watch it. You're gonna be scared. Alice was also in Chariots of Fire, and she was also in Mary Shelley's Haunted Summer. She don't play. Well, Alice is still acting, and she only takes really good roles. And I was really happy to see her in this movie, and she tore it up. She was so convincing as this wicked, old, ugly witch of the forest. You definitely will believe that Alice is a witch. She is so good in this role. So Gretel and Hansel approach Alice's witch cottage. And what do they see in the window? Y'all remember the tale. They see a plethora of food laid out. I mean everything, ham, bacon, everything you could imagine. Food, goodies, cakes, they go crazy. So the witch takes them in. They know she's a witch, but somehow they get along. And she says, all I ask is for you to do a little work and you can stay here as long as you like. So, come on. Anyway, if you go and see this movie, you're going to agree. It would not be the film it is without the cinematography and without this woman, Alice Cridge. She was the witch. She was very believable. So after a while, these kids started getting hip to the game and said, I think she might be kind of an evil witch or evil person. So they try to devise a plan to escape the witch. Who has other plans in mind for them? So they decide smartly that they need to trick this woman, this witch, in order to leave. And that, my dear, is the premise of the entire movie. Okay, you pretty much know the tale, but there are some great twists in this Gretel and Hansel's fable, not Hansel and Gretel. Okay, that's short and sweet, but if you do decide to go and see the movie, I'd be really interested in what you think. Leave me some thoughts in the comments and let me know what you thought of Gretel and Hansel. Last thoughts. I thought the twist of telling the tale of Gretel and Hansel from Gretel's perspective was brilliant and well executed. And there is a nice twist at the ending that I think might lead to a sequel, I hope. Okay, let's walk and talk. So if you like spooky folklore, this movie is definitely one you don't want to miss. I give Gretel and Hansel a 3.5 out of 5. I think it's well worth seeing. I wish the ending had been a little bit different. As I said, I think the ending was set up to leave it to conjecture and a possible sequel. Okay, this is Faye Renee. That's it. That's all, you guys. Have a really good night, and don't forget to check out the new website, www.reviewswithfayerenee.com. Everything is there. All the videos, all these videos, all the reviews, new blogs, new features in the entertainment industry. Good night. Hey everyone, this is Faye Renee. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you next time at the movies.